right, let's get into it. Got some new stuff here. Couple new things. Decided I'm going to try a 203 front rotor. Right now I'm running 180 front and rear. Yeah, Dior XT 6 bolt. Along with that, you do need the 203 adapter. So, adapter, 203 rotor. I'll keep that other front one as a spare. Kind of want just my bike's getting a little bit on the hefty side again, and maybe a little bit more stopping power up front might be nice. I'm gonna slap the coil shock back on. A couple people have noticed I don't have my NVs on. I'm gonna get into that into another video. Had them set back to NV because I thought I cracked one. Turns out it's structurally fine. They said it's just a rock chip, but I got some more content for you guys on the carbon wheels coming up here in a future episode. Other things, I use a wolf tooth drop stop, 0 offset chainring. I run a 32 chainring, and this one's got about 1,000 so miles on it, maybe 1,200. I just swapped out the chain, and I'm gonna slap on a new chain ring. This thing's been great. Wolf Tooth makes great chain rings. And FYI, anyone with a Super Boost bike, I'm actually not running a Super Boost crank on this bike. I'm just running the standard Boost Shimano XTR cranks, but then I run a 0 offset. And then you just kind of have to mess around with the spacers to get that chain line lined up perfectly. But I found the sweet spot with these. This is my chain ring. They don't make too many options. It's kind of the only option. Shimano doesn't make a 0 offset. Neither does SRAM for that matter, which is kind of weird. I picked up another Maxxis Aggressor 2.3 EXO. I've been going back and forth between rear tires, and the Aggressor's just my tire out back. Recon I like for a little bit more speed. Every now and then I'll run that. I tried the Dissector. I just don't love it. I like it. I don't love it. It is fast. I think it is a little bit faster than the Aggressor in certain situations. This just has a little bit better climbing traction, a little bit more balanced, a little more predictable. I don't know. Speed, it's a toss-up. So picked up that because. So back to my carbon wheel thing. I was trying out the Minion DHR2 2.3 EXO Max Terra, and I flatted, and literally this tire was brand new, 3 miles. So I used a Stan's dart, and it plugged the tire pretty well. So here's the other end. So boom. Yeah, it plugged it pretty well. It was still seeping a little bit, but I also pinched right here on the bead. You probably can't see it, it's super tiny, but I pinched right there on the bead, and so I must have it's on a trail that wasn't even that gnarly, and I was running 27 PSI in the rear. It's about what I run, 27, 28. And I must have hit a rock. It wasn't even really that rocky of a section. Kind of took me off guard. Punctured through the top and smashed the tire down and snake bit it. And that's when I thought I fucked up my rim. And I mean, the rim was fine. It's holding air. I just had to put a new tire on, and it was fine. I sent it off, the rim off, for precautionary measures. But yeah, like, I was pumped to try this tire out. Rear tire, 2.3, is really light, lighter than the Aggressor, but the Aggressor seems a little bit more durable. Maybe I just fluke deal on that DHR2, but anyways, getting into the one thing I do want to talk about today. I've tried every Maxxis tire in the lineup except for this one. I just realized it. High Roller 2, 2.5 EXO 3C Max Terra. Claimed at 1038 grams. So this is kind of like a sleeper tire from Maxxis. It doesn't get, like, there's a lot of people that are just like tried and true High Roller 2 fans. It's just never a tire I've ever tried, and I don't know why. I've always just been kind of a minion guy, DHF, DHR. So a lot of people out here, the guys that I ride with, used to run High Roller 2 up front, Aggressor 2.3 in the back. Like, that was their go-to combo for here. Yeah, so it's just something I wanted to try. I figured I owe it to you guys and myself. I've never tried this tire and really want to try it. I hear it's really good in like sandy, loose conditions, which, hello, Boise, Idaho. So seems like might be a good tire around here, although all my buddies that have ran this tire, I think 99% of them now are running the Assegai, which is a killer tire too. I've been kind of going back and forth between the DHF and the Assegai, back and forth, and I haven't really settled on an opinion. I think I usually run a DHF Max Grip compound. It's a little bit slower, and I think I've got a Max Terra on right now, and I think I like the Max Terra compound better. I don't know why. I think the lugs feel a little bit maybe more supportive, not quite as gooey. I think the Max Grip around here is not necessary, although a lot of people might disagree with me on that. I know all the guys at Joyride Cycles that I go to for tire advice, they all run the Max Grip compound, but lately, I don't know, I've been liking the Max Terra stuff. I think traction-wise, I've noticed it's the DHF Max Terra doesn't slip as much as the Max Grip, which makes no sense to me, but that's just what I'm feeling right now. I'm running 24 PSI, 27 in the back. So I'll be running this at 24 and see how it goes. So slap it on the scale. I'm gonna mount it up, get a measurement for you, and we'll hit the trail. All right, go Bucks. High Roller 2, 2.5 EXO on scale. So 1,007. So that comes in under what Maxxis claims on the website. So love to see that. All right, got her all mounted up. Good looking knobs, good looking side knobs. They feel pretty supportive. Don't feel like you're gonna get too much fold over in those knobs. You know, looks really fairly aggressive. Looks like it'll have really good braking. Ramp knobs. Here, if we look at it this way, knobs are ramped, so it should be pretty fast rolling. Yeah, good looking profile, nice and round. I don't like them too squared off. I don't like them too round. Good looking tire here. So there it is. I'm gonna go ahead and measure. All right, right there. Just over a 2.4. Usually takes a day or two for it to hit its peak width. So heard a ton of mixed reviews on this tire. Heard it's terrible, heard it's awesome, and everything in between. So let's go hit the trail and find out. Whew. It's a lovely, smoky, overcast day on the Maxxis High Roller 2. 24 PSI up front, and 27 in the back, Aggressor 2.3, High Roller 2.5, and see how we like her. It's kind of like a tire that no one really talks about. It's always Minions and Assegais, and recently the Dissector. Also running the 203 front rotor up front. Now, so far in this this dirt is freaking good right now. It's gonna progressively get worse the farther we get down though. Rolling really good. I don't know. A lot of people say this tire rolls super slow. Oh, hi there.
How you going?
Good. So far, I think it rolls great. Side lugs feel nice and grippy. No big drift zone like the DHF. All right, nothing new to, man, this, I don't know why people say this thing rolls slow. I think it rolls pretty fast. This is really where we're gonna find if I like this tire or not. Like, the dirt's gonna get pretty loose and sandy. So we're just gonna take her easy. New tire, we don't know where the edges of the tire are. Just gonna try and ride smooth and comfortable, work on technique, and see how this high roller fares up. Yeah, I think this tire rolls almost like a dissector. Way faster than the NASA guy. Definitely faster than the DHF and the DHR. Feels like it's sticking pretty good. Gotta love that Delta suspension. Sucking up all those bumps. This is my first time riding Sweet Connie this year. I usually ride it once or twice a year. Feels like it dips into corners really well. Crazy stopping out of this front rotor here. That Ice Tech. Yeah, dirt's getting a little slippery, but man, so far I'm liking it. Oh man, what a great day. All right, done with the first section. Sweet Connie. Not noticing any drawbacks, not noticing any lack of grip, or yeah, I don't know, I like it. So far, so good. Section's pretty rough. This is where I missed my push coil. I'll be slapping that on here in next week. All right, finish out the last section of Connie. It's really rough. Man, I mean, I lay this bike over and it sticks. feels in. Good braking. This climb. Well, there you have it. Sweet Connie on the High Roller 2. Yeah, I like it a lot. Definitely don't regret trying it. Feel like I owe it to you guys to kind of put a bow on all the Maxxis tires. Just finished my ride on the High Roller 2, 29 2.5 Maxxis EXO. Yeah, love this tire. I'm definitely going to leave it on for the time being. Get a little bit longer term review on it. Really good looking tire. And feels sporty like a DHR2. Hooks up. The side knobs feel almost like Assegai-ish. Not quite as much grip, but I don't know. I mean, on the dirt today, it's really hard to find grip. So I mean, it was right up there with your Minions and your Assegai. I wouldn't say I like it more or less, but yeah, I mean, just killer freaking tire. Looks like it would work great front or rear, and super pumped on it. Great braking, great profile. Looks like it widened up overnight a little bit, expanded. Yeah, awesome tire. Definitely recommend it in anything loose and super loose and dry like Boise. And we're running the Aggressor out back. 2.3 EXO. Great pair for this tire. Kind of makes everything roll really fast, hooks up great. Killer combo. High Roller 2 Aggressor. I'll see you guys next time on Garage Talk.